Hello, welcome to the Winchester 10K, February the 23rd, 2025, and we are in the historic market town of Winchester for a closed roads, all-out 10K race. So let's get a warm-up done, get down to the start, and see how well we can run today. Just watching Dave do one of his epic warm-ups once again. Off you go, Dave. This is not the historic part of Winchester. This is the bus station.
We've got Sarah Jane Law targeting to get under 50 minutes. So we've got Matthew Show.
On your marks, get ready, go.
Let's go Winchester! Let's get some noise from the crowd.
What a city, what a race, and what a great start line. So welcome to the Winchester 10K 2025. This race had close to 1,500 runners, so it was packed and pacey at the start. I've put myself quite near the front as I knew there were quite a few corners in the early kilometres, and I wanted to make sure that there was a nice open bit of tarmac for me to run in. So you begin from the town centre or the city centre under the gaze of King Arthur before making a few sharp turns up one steep incline and then heading out into the countryside. Quite a stacked field today as well. Nick Bester set a course record, I think just coming in at under 31 minutes. But if you are in the kind of 40 to sub 40 minute range, then you should find yourself finishing quite high up the field. As you can see now, we're out into the countryside, just coming up to the 2 kilometre mark point. Now, I hadn't gone out with any kind of set time today. I just wanted to race well. I just wanted to let the time come to me, settle into a pace that felt comfortable, knowing that over the 10 kilometres there was 105 metres of elevation gain. Now, these hills were quite short, they were quite punchy, and they weren't all in one place. You had some at the start, you had quite a drag in the middle, and then even at the end, when you were going downhill, there were still quite a few short, sharp inclines to deal with. Traffic lights turning green for me there, which is pleasant of them. And we're just coming up to the halfway point now, so just coming up to about 5 kilometres, where there is a water stop if you need it. 5k mark in just about 21 minutes. That's a fast start, and it's really undulating. Little short hills and then downhills, but it does make it quite interesting over these first 5k. I've heard there's a good downhill to the finish. Average pace at the moment is 4:14, so I'll be happy to keep it below 4:20 today, maybe even around 4:15. Okay, 8 kilometres nearly done. That last sort of 3k from the 5k mark was really difficult. Lots of little but sharp inclines that just take the energy from the legs, bring the heart rate up, and yeah, that's brought the average pace down to 4:21. But I am assured that it's pretty much downhill from now until the finish, so I'm hopeful that we can bring it back up again. So there you go, the theme of most of my mid-race conversations is about the hills. Now we're coming into the last sort of 2 kilometres now, or sort of 1.5k, and we've got a really sharp downhill through this residential area where you can kind of let the legs fly a little bit before you take a sharp right turn at the bottom, and then you head into some smaller tarmacked paths and roads that take you in towards kind of playing fields and a leisure centre complex. Now, underfoot here is still really firm, it's still on tarmac, but it is a little bit muddier, particularly at this time of the year, but nothing that a pair of racing flats or a super shoe can't handle. So at this stage of the race now, I know I'm firmly locked in to the finish time that I want, the pace that I'm running in. So now it is all about the people that are in front of me and trying to overtake and not be overtaken. So let's lock in to man in pink. He is going to be our target here. I think man in red and white is just a little bit too far ahead. We're coming into the final turn here. You've got a sharp right-hander and then another sneaky little incline just to get over this little bridge here, which right at the end really does unsettle your rhythm. I've got to squeeze through here, find a little space on the left. Can I overtake? Just got past. And then try and stretch the legs, jump over those puddles. Don't want to get the new shoes too dirty before that final dash to the line. Distance came in at about 10.1, so just a touch over. And there we are across the line. So, time for a post-race debrief and chat.
Winchester 10K complete. Time was 43.42, average pace of 4:20 per kilometre. But that is it's a tough course. Lots of hills, like nothing long, but they are short, they're sharp, they sap the legs. And then of course you've got the downhill then, which okay, you can make up the time, but that also just saps the legs in a different way. Am I happy with that? I think so. I think I would have liked to have been in the kind of 4 and teens per kilometre, but maybe in the 42s. But it is what it is at the moment. That's not to be sniffed at. Anyway, I got nice clean new shoes on this muddy grass, so I'm gonna find Dave. I saw him just at the finish as I was coming around the corner, get the bags and do a bit of a debrief with Dave, so I'll catch you in a bit. Running a pair of combats. Nice, it's coming from a night out.
Just say you saw him, that'll be fine. You were looking great. So good.
The strong. How'd you go?
Right, 36, 20.
Not course PB.
The results got me as 2 hours 36.
Did it? I beat you then. I beat him in a race. That's good, isn't it?
Best of one.
Did he actually?
31.
31? That's disgusting.
It was him and the other, there was another, like in his kit.
Yeah. I'll edit that bit out. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, the hills are okay, aren't
They're
they?
not okay. You lied. They're awful.
Yeah, but they go down as well.
No, they don't. I mean, they do.
Of course they do.
But they're really sharp and not for long. And I got to the 7K mark. And I was saying it's going to be all right now because it's going to be downhill now.
I forgot about
they
that
just
last
keep coming
bit.
back.
Yeah, there was another little kicker.
There's loads of little kickers.
Yeah.
It's horrible, horrible. Yeah.
Fast finish though.
Yeah, but then it's my
turns,
legs
yeah.
are just like wobbling at that point because you've sapped it so much from all those downhills.
That turn on the bridge.
Yeah.
I have to basically stop and like change direction and go again.
That looks slightly long. 10.10 I got it at, but
Yeah, it's pretty good though, isn't it?
yeah, no,
Pretty
it's
close.
nice.
Pretty
It is
close.
nice.
Because most it's hard to get back on.
Yeah, so yeah, with like turns and stuff. But
All that overtaking.